The hit machine strikes back. And it's lovely. Sending this out to all my blue collar cats. Global, he be coin flipping his fate, groin splitting his mates. That's who? Jared Lee, greatest parody to date. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. And he ain't here on no scholarship, the vocal trainer. Tell his styles to flip. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. And they comply like his lady friends when they kumbaya. Let's get this freak show on the road. Let's get some freedom jumping off in this piece before we all explode. He running out of rhymes to describe how when the live rap be making him feel. Shit be making him still. He biting rhymes off his own rhymes. He know we going insane, certain enough, but it's a slow grind up in this nigga, about this bitch. His own man tried to tell him he switched, said he was out for rich. Nobody told him it was all too confusing, the way niggas be coming to conclusions. No rest for the weary, up in this nigga, about this bitch. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Ain't no rest for the weary, up in this nigga, about this bitch. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Holding on to what be telling him to let it all go, and trapping him to only travel on the paths that he know. Never thought the reason dreams never came to pass. It could have been he took matters in his own too fast. Never took a good look at the size of the nuts, dwarfing all that he was born to confront. Now they about to bust, they right with the direction that rap is headed in. A sweet slip and fall case, close to settlement, and baby need new kicks, not no hand-me-downs. That's if he ever make one. He sex hand and how? Fantasies that only make his man grow teary. Now we got a new mess to clean up. No rest for the weary. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Ain't no rest for the weary. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. No rest for the weary. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Ain't no rest for the weary. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Tired beyond sleep, or the wages of jet lag. And had him pasting his hook like he's some sort of crab. Rap niggas, if you rhyme hood, you might as well sign your rights away now while the getting's good. We can't keep it cause at this rate, yo, it'll take another 300 years plus to get straight. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. And it's a shame he had to say it so much, but hey, that's how it is. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. I'm sure he would've came up out of his skin if he'd have found a zipper, but thank God he did. Yeah, God forbid it. Yeah, he fought a hell of a fight, all things considered. Half of what you see, none of what you hear. Believe that. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. Half of what you think, none of what you fear. Believe that. Up in this nigga, about this bitch. The world is very different. 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 Everything looks new. Everything looks new. Everything looks new. Don't it? Yeah. Everything I do feels like the first time. The ghetto ain't a place, nope. It's a state of mind. Right. I tell you to your face, what? It's a waste of time. If you could live anywhere and be anybody, would you still be a hood rat? Probably. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know Niggas why. Think get high in jail time is so fly. What the fuck wrong with us? Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm bugging.
You got to love them streets the right way.
The right way.
Fuck them freaks the right way.
The right way.
Touch them beats the right way.
The right way.
Bust them heats the right way.
The right
got
way.
to love them streets the right way.
The right way.
Fuck them freaks the right way.
The right way.
Touch them beats the right way.
The right way.
Bust them heats the right way.
Hold up.